Hey, sorry, VOD watchers. I pressed the wrong button. But that's okay.
Anyone seen the truck?
Every single time, dude.
No? We need help.
Shit! Another roadblock? Find a way around.
Right.
Here they come! Ah, crap!
This is a dead end. This is a dead end. Hey. It's fine. Come on, play it. Okay. It's very copyrighted. Is that what you wanted?
Let's get the cigars back to where they're safe. Eyes on the road. Cops
What
could
song
be
is this? It's from Fast and Furious. From the Tokyo one.
There's been a break-in at the Federal Customs impound. Suspects are escaping in a customs truck. I want roadblocks everywhere.
Every cop in town's gonna be on their way. So let's get out of sight. Fast as you can, Tom.
And it's very copyrighted. Very, very copyrighted. Which is gonna be pretty mad at me for that one. Hey Ace, how you doing?
Another
Fine.
checkpoint! Give it a wide berth, Tommy.
There's a police officer back there. Oh, it's okay. He's driving the other way. Here, we're gonna do something weird. We're doing something strange. There we go. There we go. You hear that nice rumble of the truck barely being able to run anymore?
Anyone seen the truck? Call in with news, fellas.
Hear life in of itself.
Shit. Another roadblock? Find a way around.
It's fine. They're just reversing on a highway. It's fine. Nothing's wrong right now. We are completely safe. Stop jaywalking! There's a police officer right there. There's a police officer literally right there.
How many cops they got out here? Gotta take a different route.
This is fine. Tasty, thank you for getting us up to Ace. Ace, I hope you enjoy your
Shit.
emotes and your balloons.
Another roadblock? Find a way around.
Please, stink tasty. Why do you need to buy a brace? What happened? Oh, I get sided here. Oh, I'm fine. There we go. We're outside of the area. Does not count.
Where are they? Bet we'll have our guts for garters over this. Again.
Feels like we left them behind. Yeah, hopefully. Where the hell were you back in the compound? We were about to give up.
I got a... Oh.
The place was a maze. It's a miracle I found the crates.
Next time we pull something like this, we
Got
need a
arrested
better
for
plan.
carpal tunnel?
More information. A better
Or
plan?
just hurty?
He got the ice, didn't he? Yeah, but next time... Oh, next time what? We run it all through you? And scores like these are your best thing?
Guys, I'm trying to drive here. Let's get back to the warehouse without LHPD on our tail, huh?
Sure.
We got the diamonds, the boss will be happy. That's all that matters right now.
Those rocks had better be as big as the goddamn ridge for all the crates we had to move tonight.
I think there is no diamonds. He just wanted more cigars. That's my theory. The boss just wanted more cigars. I don't know if it's carpal tunnel. It's more of tendon by my wrist and thumb. I get that. I mean, my wrist hurts sometime too, but I don't think I have carpal tunnel. I just work on the computer, you know? I think a brace would be good to have even if you don't have carpal tunnel, just to wear to stop yourself from getting carpal tunnel, you know? Okay. 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick mass. Drop. Man be ducking. Gonna get one of those anime titty mouse pads. You know, real talk, it seems like those anime titty mouse pads would be really good because they have like the divot in the center. If I could get an anime titty mouse pad without the anime titties, that'd be quality. I'd be down. I'd use that. 'Cause it's got that little divot in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Get the Pepe butt. You know what? I'd be down. What is this song about? And I'm gonna kill you just for fun. There we go. DMs when you can. Okay. It's gonna be like a while because it's not gonna happen until the next pee break. Yeah, fuck it. I already know about Genshin Impact. You think I wouldn't know about Genshin Impact? The gacha game, dude. The free-to-play gacha game. What do you mean? It blatantly copies Breath of the Wild and then puts microtransactions on top of that. I think it's gross as fuck. Playing today and it made my wrist hurt more. I mean, it's like, if you're into that, like, all power to you, but me personally, I think it's gross.
Hey, Polly! You okay?
Nah, not just the cell shading.
Yeah, a couple of these crates are shot to shit, though.
How bad is it?
It's the worst of it.
It don't look too good. Don's gonna be pissed if we ruined any of the cigars.
What the hell?
Christ. It's dope.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Where are the diamonds?
There ain't any. This is the real score.
No. No. Don said we would get diamonds.
You can open every box. You're not gonna find them.
We put our fucking necks out on the line for this shit.
Looks like it.
You better cool off, Polly. The Don's coming.
Shit. We don't say nothing about this to the Don. Okay, if he wanted us to know, he would have told us.
He should have come clean.
Sure, but for now, we keep our trap shut. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Paulie?
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing.
Any problems, boys?
One of the crates got a little banged up, is all.
All right? Oh, doesn't look too bad.
Might have lost a few cigars, but otherwise the merchandise should be okay, boss.
Besides, ain't diamonds supposed to be the hardest thing around?
Outside of my cock, maybe.
Well, bravo, boys, bravo. You all got a well-deserved bonus coming your way.
You want us to unload the crates into the warehouse?
No, you can take a powder. These morons are gonna take it from here.
You sure?
What'd I say?
Okay, boss. We'll dangle.
Sam, give me a lift back to the bar.
Just like his cock.
Sure, boss. You guys coming?
Nah, we'll take the train.
Okay. See you later.
God damn it. I just about had it, Tommy. We got busted with all that smack. We would have died in prison.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
I already told you.
The bank.
Yeah. I don't care what Sam says. I'm getting that score.
How much you figure?
You want in?
We're just talking.
I knew I could count on you, pal.
So which bank?
Grand Imperial. Their North Park meets downtown.
Yeah, been there. A while back.
Well, the security don't look tight. Easy getaway. Tellers who don't look like they put up a fight. Can't do it alone.
Maybe. I'm not moving black tar for the Don. Especially if he's not cutting us in. And... I don't know. I just never want to be in that street again.
What street?
On my knees. Watching some poor skirt burn. Just because she got in our way.
It was the wrong place and the wrong time. Just tough luck.
Seems there ain't no other kind with us.
I'm telling you, Tom.
I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
don't remember.
wouldn't ask you to come in on this if I didn't think it was our ticket.
We'll see. I'm not signing up for the job until I see what's what. If I get pinched, Sarah's done with me.
Like I said, if you're enjoying Genshin Impact, all power to you. I'm not knocking you. You do you. Like I'm glad you're enjoying a game, but I personally think it's kind of gross. I don't like games like that. I think that games that are loaded with microtransactions are gross.
You got a family to look after. I get that. But think about what this could mean for them.
Watch it, buddy. You're treading into enemy territory without a map.
Yeah. I don't know what it's like for you going home to your wife and kid. But that's why I'm doing this. Who's gonna marry me? Nearly 40 years old and nothing to show for it but my rap sheet. But we do this, I get enough scratch to finally get out? Who knows?
You're not built for the domestic life, Polly. 6 months in, you'll put a bullet in your brain out of boredom.
Christ. I'm ready to punch my ticket right now. We sit around for 6 months, just playing cards and busting balls, and I start to get lazy. Then everything blows up and I gotta knock the rust off or I'm dead. One day I'm fighting to stay awake while the Don's telling us a story about the old days. One I've already heard 100 times, and the next day I'm getting shot at, trying to keep from shitting my pants. It's fucking wearing me out, Tommy.
So you're looking for the big one, though?
I know it's a snipe hunt. Every little mobster goes to bed dreaming about that last big score. But if we do this thing, I don't know. Might be just enough to get me a little pizzeria or something, you know?
Sure. But if we're doing this, we're waiting until things calm down.
Ah, you're already hooked, pal.
Maybe.
See, but the thing is, even if you don't pay a dime, okay? Even if you can play the entire game without spending a dime, and I talked about this earlier, you are still spending something worse, because then you are spending your time. I used the example of Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed and Odyssey and Origins both have microtransactions. You can play the entire game without it. But they legitimately make getting materials in order to upgrade your gear, they make it taxing. They make it very time intensive, where it's like you can just spend $5 or you can spend 3 hours grinding out gear trying to upgrade. And that's the same thing with every free to play game. Every game that has microtransactions, even Warframe. The difference between spending money and not spending money on Warframe is hundreds of hours to get to the same area. It's the same story. Like that's just every single game that has microtransactions in it is like without a select few is predatory. And I think it's so gross. So, like, if you're okay with doing that, if you're okay with playing games like that and spending that time, go ahead. I'm not. I value my time very greatly. I think it is disgusting. That's just me.
Plan stays the same.
Right. I take care of the crowd. You handle the manager. Threats don't work. Do what you gotta do. Keeps the vault keys on him.
See, a teller sounds the alarm. How long do we get?
5 minutes. Maybe more. Before the cops show.
What if it all goes to hell?
I'm not fucking around, Tom. You hear gunshots down at the vault? Don't come up. It's the money, or nothing at all. You doing this?
We're doing this.
Get the fuck down!
Not you, ladies. Stay where we can see your pretty faces.
Anybody moves, I'll pop them!
Get the manager! I need you all to stay on the ground. I see movement, people start getting
Gotta go. Get down. Get down.
We all want everyone to get to go home and hug their kids tonight.
Get!
No heroes.
With me. Down to the
Not today.
vault.
I'll do
Don't
whatever
get
you say.
around. You saw
No one
contact?
needs to get hurt. This make you feel big? Beating on
Yes.
a little guy?
It's
Yes.
making me feel rich.
I'm
and
fully
the little
erect.
guy
What?
gets to walk away if he doesn't do anything stupid. How many guards at the vault?
One.
You gonna shoot?
I don't know.
If I see a gun, he gets a bullet. So you tell him to stand down. It's all on you.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Make your way on down. Hey, Dooley, how are you? Keep on moving forward.
Manager here's being good and cooperative. We're all doing what we're told, aren't we, buddy? Keep moving.
You won't get away with this. Your sword never do.
You just worry about yourself.
You haven't
You
met
wanna
my
see your
sword.
daughter graduate from high school. You keep your hands where I can see them and tell your guard to do the same.
How do you know she's in high school? How do you know specifically high school? Come on. Why do you have different names on Discord and Twitch?
Remember,
Galaxy.
when we get to your guard, you tell him to drop his gun. You got that?
Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on forward. I'm looking at you.
Listen to me very carefully. I need you to put down your... Sick of boys! Shoot him!
Take him out! Get it!
Vault key's on the table. No one else has to die. I don't have to die.
Had to do it to him. Health, please. Tried to trick me, so he died.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Wake him on it!
Someone did that thing they weren't supposed to do.
Damn it. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! The cops are here!
Let's go. Get the money. It's time to go.
Did you just put it in your back pocket? Oh.
What's that? Hands in the air! Surrender! Drop the money! The place is surrounded! No one...
Get out of here. I don't care about the place being surrounded.
Got him! Still got time to surrender!
Get down, get down. My chat just crashed. The last thing I could see in chat was
Tommy.
Burke is single-handedly the baddest, the most badass name I've ever heard. That's the last thing I see in chat. Everything after that, I didn't see nothing. This Hitman? Since when do you rob a bank at Hitman? I think you mean Payday.
2 suspects, kill on sight. Got more cars en route. Get everyone from the station. Everyone. No good, Tom. Get them down. Don't let them escape. Gotta get out through the back. Follow me.
What was that? What are we waiting for, Paulie says? What are we waiting for, Paulie? Would you like to clarify? What exactly are we waiting for?
Oh, crap. Hands in the air. Surrender. Drop the money. The place is surrounded. Nowhere to run, boys. Officer...
I don't need to. I reload.
He's mine. He can't have...
Right in the balls.
Let's go, Tommy.
Wait. I need a me gun. Okay. Come on, boy.
Kill on sight. We got more cars en route. Get everyone from the station.
There's too many.
Pin them
Gotta get
down.
out through the
Don't
back.
let them escape.
Follow me.
Help, please. It just said we're surrounded. Wow, they lied.
Officers report suspect found. Get on him, please.
They straight up lied.
He's in a car. Get him before this goes any further.
Go, go!
Where?
Anywhere, just lose the cops! Behind you!
Trying for a better shot. I'm on it. Pushing up to him.
Oh.
Tommy, look out!
Oh my God, that's a wall! Oh. Fuck.
They got a new guy coming! Behind you!
I know they're behind me. Where else would they be, Tom? Wait, Paulie? Tree!
Get him! All cars, all officers, please converge. Help needed.
I'm reloading!
I'm out of ammo.
I got one, Tom!
Cars reported him in North Park.
Fuck.
We gotta push up right on top of him. Roll him on the
Got a hit! Gotta reload!
Come on. This is fine. Oh, I almost made it. I almost made it out. Steal another car. It would be cool if you could like steal another car and it would just remove your motherfucker.
Where? Anywhere, just lose the cops!
We got him. Officers report they're closing in.
I got one, Tom! Behind you!
Okay, this one will be better. Your arm is outside of the car. Tommy, are you okay? Badass job!
I'm reloading!
It worked out. It worked out, but not in the way that I thought it would.
Yeah, the suspect's been lost downtown. We'll find him.
Oh, I almost got caught.
People like you.
Says he can swallow a bull.
All cars, pursuit is called off.
Where now?
A Palermo club.
Sam's Club.
Hey, it's empty right now. But he don't know, can't hurt him.
That was rough. Wowee. Okay. X to X video? Wow. Vehicle. Yeah, but it... That was a weird noise. But it's awesome.
Get in trouble. There's a guy downtown going way too fast. Look out for him. Okay, arrest the guy.
But it's also X to,
Officers in Holbrook. We've lost sight of them. Stay on patrol.
it's also X to, I thought that was a clown car. It sounded like it.
I think that's him.
Hey!
it's also X to shift it down. Because I'm using manual controls instead of automatic. So it's also it's also X to shift it down. So if I fuck up and hold X too long, then I'll just jump out of the car.
Pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Well, my audio boost was on that whole time. I'm sorry.
We did it! I can't believe we fucking did it! We're loaded! We're loaded!
Yeah,
For all time's sake.
sure. We gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Unless I'm halfway to Hawaii. Oh, come on. I'm kidding. Hey, I couldn't have done this without you. I know that. Go home, celebrate with Sarah, come by my place in the morning, we'll split up the dough.
Yeah, okay. Good luck.
See you around, pal.
Dye packs? I don't know if they did that in the 1938.
Well, look at this. Christ has finally risen. I was getting ready to call the coroner.
Sorry. Had a bit of trouble falling asleep is all.
Me too, thanks to you tossing and turning all night. Okay, what'd you do?
We're just feeling lucky is all.
Got that right, champ.
But I've been thinking.
Oh, yeah? I'll call the papers.
Her hair
I've been
drying?
thinking
How
about
much did I
taking
miss?
you
It's
and a
been
kid up
10
to the
years.
shore.
You serious? Ain't you working?
Polly and me, we've come into some money.
Huh. One of his cracked angles finally pay off?
Yeah, something like that. Pack a few bags. I'll swing by after I go around to Polly's.
Yeah, the
What ain't
game
you
starts in
telling me, Tommy?
1928. Now it's 1938.
Nothing.
Sure, you and Polly are suddenly flush and now you want to leave town for a few days? That don't square.
What's the point of making a buck if we can't spend it?
That ain't it. You're moving, even when you're standing still. Yeah, you're nervous about something. Probably you don't even know why yet.
Well, that must be it.
Well, you better figure it out before you get to Polly's, just in case it's him that got you all wound up.
Polly's all right. Don't worry about it.
Well, I guess I'll see you soon.
Where's my car? Why is it out there? It's supposed to be in here. I parked it and everything. What the fuck, dude? This isn't even the same car. What the fuck, dude?
Now to a news bulletin.
Wait,
Police
hang on.
say they still have no solid leads in the case of the audacious bank robbery that recently shocked the city. The victors of the Battle of the Grand Imperial, as it's become known, remain at large. The robbery, in which armed thugs emptied the vault and left a trail of dead, was one of the largest recorded in the state by dollar amount. The raid was executed...
Cool. Can I still get into my home? Yeah. Hey, that's me. Not what I was looking for, though.
You still here?
Yeah. Can't go upstairs. What's over here?
You keep hanging
Another
around,
door.
you're gonna end up packing bags with me. Just warning you. Your boyfriend, Polly's gonna get worried if you don't ship out soon.
Okay, fine. I was just trying to find my kid. I don't know where they are. But shit needs to be painted. Good thing we're moving soon.
Can anonymously contact their local police station.
I know what happened during the bank robbery. I was there. His fault. You see a car speeding at you, you don't slow down. You keep going. What the fuck? Saw the whole thing, officer. You know that at some point there has been someone like that like robbed a bank or something, something similar, robbing someone, and then they like.
What the hell's that? There's a guy downtown going way too fast. Look out for him.
And then they like called themselves out to the cops. But yeah, of course there are. I see it all the time in Among Us. It happens like every game, at least once.
Officers on Central Island. Suspect has been lost. Keep patrolling.
Hey! Something there.
There! Something there!
He's gone. Go back to patrols. We'll get him next time.
Okay. Vest didn't go into one until 1941. What? Are you guys talking about World War II? World War II doesn't exist yet. So we're still calling it the Great War. All right, not even World War I yet. It's just the Great War.
This neighborhood's going to the dogs.
What happened to your door?
Christ only knows.
Look how semi-linear this is. I wish it was less.
I've been working nights.
There's not been a single side quest or anything. They have this massive open world, but there's nothing to do in it. It's empty. I like it. I would like it if there were multiple quests that were semi-linear. As in many side quests that were semi-linear, but it is just the main quest. Oh.
Ah, Jesus. Polly. Polly. Oh, God. Sam, it's me. It's Tom.
Where's Paulie?
He's dead. I'm looking at him slumped over in the hallway, torn a fucking skull.
Oh, God. I was calling to warn him.
About what?
Jesus Christ. I owe you fellas my life 3 times over.
Warn him about what, Sam?
Salieri. He
found out about the bank job. You're in deep shit, Tom. You gotta disappear.
Okay. Okay. I just need some cash to get me and the girls out of town. Can you swing that?
Sure. Anything, pal. You want me to come to Polly's?
No. No, I can't stay here. Meet me at the city gallery.
Yeah, okay. Keep your head down, Tom.
I'll see you soon. And, thanks, Sam.
I always pay my debts, Tom. You know that.
Wally, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying, Grav. As a game that came out in 2005, I agree. I think that this game is amazing for a game that came out in 2005. I don't think it needed any side quests.
Cops. Something ain't right.
I think everything was fine.
Could have been gunshots.
But as a game that has been remade for 2020, I think that they should have added in some side quests. They should have added in some extra stuff to do on the side. Kept the main story exactly the same. Kept everything else exactly the same. But just added on some side quests and stuff like that.
A brief report now on the latest political developments in Europe.
Side quests, I disagree. I think that there could have done something. I think it's fine that there aren't. Don't get me wrong.
Sudetenland will be next. Adolf Hitler has shown Europe that he is now calling the shots. Despite the restrictions placed on Germany by the Treaty of Versailles, neither France nor Great Britain have done much to stand in Hitler's way up to this point. It had been hoped that the policy of appeasement...
Right at the beginning of World War II. At least for America. I'm not saying that it would make it a better game. I just wish there was. I think the game is fine without them. I'm not saying that it's a lesser game because there aren't. I'm saying I wish there was. I think that it would flesh out the game more to make it more of a game that is out in 2020. Rather than having it be completely linear just as the main quest. I think it would have fleshed it out more. Like there was like a doctor character that we met one single time. This Heidi-Heidi-O. There was a doctor character that we met one time and never seen him ever again. It could have been a side quest in relation to him to flesh that character out. There could have been more side quests with Frank that were put in place to flesh Frank out before he left the game. Like, I don't know. I just, like, I don't think it would make it a better game, per se. I think it's just, it would have added some more content to the game that I think would have been welcome, kind of thing. Some semi-linear side quest kind of thing. As this game becomes World War II, the beginning of Mafia 2 starts in World War II.
Don't move, Tommy.
Shit.
Hey, Tom.
Sam. What the hell's going on?
You and Polly put me in a bad spot.
I know, Sam, and I'm sorry about that, but I need to get out of town. Can you help me or not?
There you go again. Making me choose between my friends and the family. This is what you were looking for at Polly's. Here's your cut. It's more than you deserve.
Sam. You killed him. You killed Polly.
No. Paulie got himself killed.
And you seem real tore up about it.
I'm just in a good mood. Things are right between me and the Don. I'm moving up, and I just found this big bag of money. The Don knows about Frank Tom. The whore, too.
That whore? The girl you were sweet on?
You're the one that let her live.
So you lied to him.
I'm sorry about this, Tom. But our business has rules. Shame, too. Don Salieri really liked you. Guess we'll both have a good cry at your funeral.
You think you're doing this because you're loyal, but you're not. You're just scared.
Maybe. But you'd have lived a lot longer if you'd have just looked over your shoulder from time to time. Goodbye. Don't let him suffer, boys. He's my buddy.
Well...
Moving to cover. Over here. Gotcha now. Down. I see him.
Come on.
For the guy that takes him
down. Almost. Come on. Come on. Man, this guy really likes living. That guy really likes living. Jesus Christ. There, Jesus.
Where'd you go, Sam?
Business is business, Tom. I know that you, out of all of them, know that.
Censorship.
I'll miss our talks back at the bar.
I've never seen you before in my life.
When you fuck with the boss, you fuck with us all.
Police are here. Give me the big gun, please. Big gun, please. Thank you. Get out of here. Me gun, please. Oh. Out. It wouldn't be right if I beat the game without being at the lowest health possible. Come on, man.
You're gonna burn.
Oh. Okay. Oof, the lag. Yeah, I don't know what's been happening today with it lagging randomly. If you think about it, the snake is the Dawn, and Sam is just the guy trying to live another day. Make him any let. No. Sam is a rat. That's what he is. Nice, I hit the wrong button twice. Hey, Kawhi, how are you?
It's one of the only rules we got. Gonna die, Cappy. Get cover.
The Dawn is turning into a drug dealer by selling black tar heroin. And that is why all of this is happening. Because Tommy and Paulie didn't want to do that, especially when the Dawn wasn't even giving them a cut. What? Where? Okay. No, he's selling ranch. Oh yeah. Cocaine. Ranch. I always hit the wrong button. What? Can't I? There. Nice. Oh. Fuck! I didn't shoot it fast enough. Most mobs hated the idea of ruining the neighborhood. Yeah. Gangs are they didn't want to sell drugs. So that's why this is happening. Because Paulie and Tommy were against selling drugs.
Over here.
Drugs are bad, won't climb. What kind of fucking... Are you wall hacking? Was he wall hacking? What?
We ain't even begun. Over here.
There we go. No. There we go. This Tommy, or this me gun rather. Maybe give me some health. There you go. Okay. Got the me gun again. Reload.
Got you now.
Got a bullets on the me gun. Oh.
Get him. He looks like all hell. Throw some flames. Fire going out. We need you out of here.
How? Oh.
What?
You were still alive? You just took a Molotov to the face. Is friendly fire turned off? What the fuck? I watched that happen. Probably brooding somewhere with a cigar. Who, the Dawn? Fire exactly.
Over here.
I was interested to see if that lunchbox was explosive. It was red. Red things are usually explosive in video games. There you go. gun, please. Actually, I feel like the shotgun would do more in my situation. Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad. Me. Commercial buildings require them. What? What?
Gonna feed you to the dog.
Get over here now! Get him!
You took him out!
Right in the dong. Raise your dongers.
You're in my sights. You're gonna burn!
I go get this health. Excuse me? I was not standing where that fire was. I'll have you know. Well, glad that fire did nothing, or that health did nothing for me. Damn it, I had to shoot him. How do these guys have so many Molotovs? Yes, you were. It was behind me. You suck, lonely. It was behind me. Ha ha ha. It was behind me. Cremation. Yeah, I was just quickening up the funeral. It looks like those bullets come from behind me when he shoots me. Stood right in it. You didn't move. It was behind me.
Get over here now! You took him out!
Looking heads, dude. No way, BDO. BDO. I'm the BDO. Pre-lit. Yeah, exactly. I was just speeding up the process. Health. Thank you. I mean, I actually prefer the shotgun. Stop it! I missed. There we go. Okay! Flicking steel, he said. Good line.
With me!
Fuck! I got clipped in the arm. I got clipped! They're just holding pre-lit Molotovs in their pockets and they don't explode. Yeah, it's just, you know, their butt pocket. You know? Stay in one backseat. Always looks like those bullets come from behind me. It's because he's so far away and the Tommy gun shoots fast. Just it looks weird to me.
Over here!
Nice, nailed it. Okay.
Senior! Get this guy off!
Well, that's the first time I didn't take him out in one shot. There we go. There you go. Hey, buds. Yeah. Okay. Boop.
Picture. Gonna reload. Taking cover.
This guy over here. Oh, well, that's awkward. It's fine, it worked out. Automatically reloaded. Good. Okay. That section was rough.
Fuck you, Sam!
I know you do the same, Tom. Hell, I know you've done the same.
Okay.
This is getting serious, boys.
Let's get dangerous. I was expecting there to be boys. They in here? Oh, they're in here.
Running out of guys yet?
Still not over, Tom.
What?
Gotcha now!
There we go. Took me a couple for that one. Oh, a peepee? I didn't see it. I censored a different peepee somewhere. They don't make buildings like this one anymore? They don't need to. They never fall down.
Salieri was ripping us off!
Ripping you off.
What? What? He's a good shot. Shoots me right in the heart every single time. He's a good shot. The name of this is Death of Art, but in reality it should be called Death of a Rat.
Running out of guys yet?
Not over, Tom.
Gonna be a guy right here. Or not. Okay. Alright, fine, I'll move on.
Salieri was ripping us off!
Ripping you off, maybe. For me, I play these things smart.
Rip. Oh! Killed you with a U gun? Yeah, you're right. He's using a me gun, and you know what? That's not okay. I kind of feel betrayed by my own gun. You know what I'm saying? It's named after me for a reason, you know?
Get over here now.
Running out of guys yet?
Still not over, Tom.
Yeah, it was my own fault. I should have just went to the cover. That was just me being bad. Tommy Lee Jones gun. No, that's a much bigger gun.
Running out of guys yet?
Still not over, Tom.
Out of here. Oh, now you show up.
Salieri was ripping us off!
Ripping you off, baby. For me, I play these things smart. Right there!
There you are. Come on. There we go.
You are an insult to the family.
Oh. 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 I don't know why that happens every once in a while, but it's whatever. You can tell it's in-game because of the music. Strange.
Lucky shot, Tom.
But the thing about drug money is it pays for a lot of muscle. Put them down, boys.
Boys. It's chugging, dude. It's chugging. Uh-huh. You want to get there? Okay. Try it again. Uh-huh. 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 Everywhere else is fine. It's just you, game. Uh-huh. This is where you're at? What is happening with you? You okay? I can't even pause the game. I think the game crashed. I think the game crashed. What? It just resized the window for some reason. Oof, I don't know what's happening. The audio is cut out, but I'm glad you guys are getting to witness this. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. That was a rough crash. Damn. That was a whole thing. That was like an event. Jesus. Holy fuck. Effing chat. I don't know. It's been fine all the way up until this point. Well, I guess let's try again. Take two. What? That boy lagged because I was booting Mafia. I want you to know that. I think the guy getting frozen on the railing was fine. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. But I meant like performance-wise, you know? So, when you guys spell out video game, do you spell it as one word or two? Is it video space game or is it just video game? Options. Display. There you go. Continue. Alright, you want to try that one again? Look, no lag.
Over here! Move into cover! Still got me, pal!
Oh. Look, Ma, no lag! Going. Okay.
Grabbing cover!
Damn it! I came out right when he shot. That was poor timing. That was poor timing. Didn't you shoot Sam in the face like 3 times? A lot more than 3. But yeah. But he's still going. He's fine. He'll walk it off. Walk it off.
Hey, over the cover, over here. You're in my sights.
Okay. You shot in the stomach in the cutscene. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. It'll be fine. Joking. Wasn't there another guy? Okay, I guess I got him. Well, he's easy to track.
Tired of this life, Tom. I know that. I've seen it grow in you for years. But now, there's only one way out. And I'm the guy that gets to give it to you.
Don't mind me, Sam. I'm just making my way to you.
Before you run, Salieri will find you.
Yeah.
Nobody's carrying you to the doctor this time, Sam.
You kill me now in the dawn. She's never gonna stop looking for you. But you let me live. I'll tell Salieri you're dead. You can disappear. Just like Frank. Only you'll be smart enough to stay gone. Right?
What happened to him?
He was hiding out in Europe. But the dumb bastard. He started betting at the dog track. Got spotted by a friend of the family. So Salieri, he sent out a crew.
And his family? Christ.
You can't do it, can you? Always that little voice in the back of your head. Maybe sounds like your baby girl. Or Sarah. Always telling you not to pull that trigger. And you can't make up your mind.
It's getting easier every time you open your fucking mouth.
We sure had some laughs, right?
How dare you?
Remember that time? Me, you, and Polly.
When he got shot, I literally paused them, but it didn't work, and I was hoping that no one would do it, but he did it anyways, and honestly, I'm mad. Honestly upset that you did that.
I sympathize with the situation, Tom, and I want to help your family, but I can't do anything unless you're willing to testify in court. You understand that, right? You'll have to sit in that box, stare down Salieri, Ralphie, Vinny, maybe even Sarah's father. I don't know if you got the stones for it, if I'm being honest.
I'll do what needs to be done. But you need to get my family new identities and ship them far away from here.
Well, hold on. There's a long road between us sitting here bumping gums and Sarah sleeping under new stars.
Then I'm sorry I wasted your time. And mine. I gotta get out of town.
Look, Tom. I got a family too. Wife, 4 boys.
4? Jesus Christ! Does nobody know how to wear a condom in this town? Pull out game weak.
All Irish twins.
Yeah. So you know I understand what you're going through. All the worrying over them, the fear that one of them's gonna go before you do. With this case, it'll be one of the biggest this city has ever seen. It could drag on for years. I don't know if I can protect you for that long, not the way things are downtown.
Everyone's gotta eat, right? Even dirty cops.
Just being honest here. There's a few badges I can trust downtown, but not many. And if it comes down to you or me taking a bullet, I'm not gonna make my wife a widow. Keeping you alive ain't exactly the moral course, but I'll try.
That's a pretty good sales job. Trying to make me think you got nothing on the line. But this is your whole career right here. However it works out for me, whether I live or die, you get to crack the Morello case and take down a Don. Salieri will be your legacy.
Don't go thinking you know me, Tom. Salieri belongs behind bars. I'll help you so long as you help me put him there. That's all this is.
Then that has to be enough.
That's a big time skip.
A long time ago, in another life, someone once told me that family is a man's Achilles heel, his greatest weakness. Maybe he was right. Because everything I've done,
Oh, Ralphie.
both good and bad, I've done for my family. I've turned my back on people they thought were my friends. I've kept a lot of hard promises. I spent 8 years totally alone, trying to find myself so I could come home. A better husband, a better father, a better man. Now that I'm a lot older and just a bit wiser, I see that family is our greatest weakness, but it's also our greatest strength. It gets us out of bed in the morning. It lets us chase our dreams, even when they're moving too fast to catch. It keeps us from falling over when we're too tired to take another step.
Mr. Angelo.
Yes.
Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
Tommy!
That's okay. You're safe now. You're all safe. Remember that money, jobs, even best pals will come and go. But family is forever.
Those were the main characters from Mafia 2, by the way. Hey, Rainbow Story, how are you? And yes, I have. Go get ramen now. I'm doing it after the credits, which are almost over. So go. Skedaddle. And that was Mafia. It's over. It's over. More? It's always more. Yeah, yeah. I think that the wardrobe? Is that up? Hey, Luigi. You're not Luigi. Hey, Vinny. First off, I think you guys are impatient as fuck. Those credits weren't that long. They have to list everybody that worked on the game and everyone who didn't work on the game. You have to list everybody in the studio. And this game was, I think, published by 2K. And 2K is a big-ass studio. On top of that, I think 2K is owned by Take-Two, which is an infinitely bigger studio. So, you know, they gotta talk about everybody. Janitors in the credits. Yeah, you have to include everybody who did anything during the development of the game. Anything. That has to be everybody. We got Public Enemy Casual, Racing, Prison, Tuxedo, Retired, The Dawn, Black Cats, Skeleton Style, Play Style. I wanna do Retired. Old, yeah. Current day. So I played Mafia 2. I don't remember anything from Mafia 2. I remembered that Tommy was in Mafia 2. I didn't remember what happened to him, and I honestly don't know if that's what happened to him. But I remember that he was in it. But at the time, I had no context because I didn't play this game. So I had no idea the context in which, who the character was, other than the fact that he was in Mafia 1, that he was the main character for Mafia 1. That's all I had. So, going into this game, I knew that Tommy survived. I knew that Tommy lived. I knew that Tommy lived through this game. I didn't know that he died in Mafia 2. I'm sure I probably did because I played the game. But headphones are dying. But I didn't remember that. At all. So I didn't really have a lot of context to that scene when I played Mafia 2. And like I said, I don't really remember a lot of that game. I played that in, I think, 2016, maybe. So it's been a while. It's definitely been a while. But from what I remember of Mafia 2, I remember at the end of the game of Mafia 2, and Raw said that he played Mafia 2 as well, and he didn't remember this part. So I don't know if I just, like, made it up, or if I fucked up, or if he just, like, wiped it from his memory. I don't know. Nonetheless, I the only part I really remember from Mafia 2 is there's a part near the end of the game. I didn't know there was ice cream trucks in this game. Where you basically have to grind out $8,000 cash to be able to continue the story. If you don't grind out the $8,000 cash, you have to stop. And the only real way to make money in that game, other than the main missions, which obviously after you do them, you can't do them again, is to steal cars, bring them to the junkyard, and then crush them to make money. So I did that for about 4 hours one night just to make money, to be able to continue the story. And then I found out that the entire file that I was recording that on got corrupted, and I had to scrap that YouTube video. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's the only thing I remember. Hey T, how are you? The only thing I remember. So going into this game, I had the preconception of that game. Like I knew what that game was, and I knew what I was getting into in that aspect. But that's all I knew. So I knew, like, basically that it's a Mafia game that's about... That was probably going to end with them wanting out of the Mafia in some way. And that's what happened. It was basically a recreation of the ending of Goodfellas, in a way. Very good movie. You should watch it. The story of this game is definitely its peak. I loved the story of this game, although I think that there are definitely characters that could have been built out more. I feel like Paulie, Sammy, and Tommy did fine. But characters like Vinny or Luigi or Frank or even the Don Salieri, I feel like characters like them, basically everybody except for Sam, Tommy, and Paulie, and a little bit of Tommy's wife that I forget the name of. Sarah, that was her name. Pretty much everybody, except for them, I feel like they could have been built out more. Now, obviously, that is the part of the game that is going to be, like... That part of the rating of the quality of this game isn't necessarily this game when you really think about it. That's 2005. When did this game come out originally? I think it was 2005. Maybe it was 2002. I think it was 2005. When this game originally came out, that story was supposedly roughly the same as it was back then. So that's the part that is rated via 2005. Everything else about this game is different. Everything else, the gameplay, the graphics, the music, all of that is not a 2005 thing. That's 2020. The story was the best part of this game, and I feel like that goes without saying. The story was really good. I was very invested in all of the characters and what was happening. I was very invested in Tommy and Tommy's life. I was very invested in Paulie and Sam. And the death of Paulie was very sad. I feel like it wasn't done poorly. Even though, again, I feel like all the characters except Tommy really should have been built up more. But I feel like Paulie and Sam were done pretty well. But like I said, that's where the side quest thing comes in line. Although I get what Grav is saying, and it's not a negative thing that there isn't side quests. It's okay that there isn't. I agree that there would be the potential that it could fuck up the pacing, even though I feel like there very much are points where they just have you driving around where you could do like a little side quest for them. There are many points in this game where you basically just free ride to go from point A to point B, and when you get to point B, that's when the quest starts. I feel like at those points there was an opportunity there to be like, have Vinny be like, hey, we got a shipment of guns down the way. Wait, that's not how he talks. He talks like this. We got a shipment of guns down the way. I was wondering if you could pick them up. You know, something like that. Where it's just like you go down to the docks and you pick up guns and you bring them back to Vinny and maybe you get a little bit of Vinny's story, you know? That's what I mean when I say side quests. I don't mean like a full-on thing. But I very much think that would have been cool to have a little bit more character development with those side characters that weren't the main three. Not including Sarah, who I feel was also a main character. We also never get to meet Tommy's daughter until the very end of the game in that cutscene. That's the first time that we get to see Tommy's daughter. We don't get any character development with them at all, which is fine. Obviously, the game isn't about them; it's about the Mafia. But like multiple times, they mention his daughter, and they use his family as like a character thing. Especially at the end there when he was about to kill Sam, they used that as a character drive. But like I liked Sarah, but I didn't have any attachment to Sarah. I didn't have any attachment to the daughter other than the fact that they're Tommy's daughter. You know, there was no character development there at all. There was no like showing Tommy as a father. To show that he truly cared. It was just him being the enforcer of the Mafia, if that makes sense. Does all that make sense? That's like my biggest critique with the story. Everything else that I have to say about the game is related to the gameplay. That all the rest is all 2020 stuff. And you're gonna hear all of this kind of rehashed in a way when I talk about this game during the podcast this week on Wednesday. But again, opinions change over time. Maybe I'll change my opinion by then. I don't know. But hopefully all that makes sense. I wish that the side characters were built out a little bit more. And I feel like that could have been done with side quests. But it's okay that they weren't. But yeah. As for gameplay. Now, the thing about this game, and this is all games, I think that all games should have at least 5 difficulty settings. Story mode, which is just very, very easy. Easy, medium, hard, and super hard. This game has 3, but really 4. And the 4th difficulty is just called classic. It's not called very hard. It's just called classic. Now, maybe that means that the original game was very, very difficult, which makes sense from what I've heard. Why did this truck just stop in the middle of the road? Which makes sense from what I've heard. I have heard that this game was pretty hard when it originally came out. But either way, this hard mode was pretty ridiculous at a lot of points. The fights, I feel like that was fine. Everything to do with like the enemy health, that was fine. But like, just today, let's not even talk about the different sessions that we played to this game. Just today, you remember that motorcycle chase scene? I was riding that motorcycle, and a dude in a long ass fucking like fucking luxury car was turning so much sharper than I was on a motorcycle. I could not make those turns. Meanwhile, he was turning on a dime. I had to slow down to a fucking halt. Meanwhile, he's going full speed and just makes the corner. So it's like, that was definitely because of the difficulty, because there is in the difficulty settings, right, driving mode, simulation. If I put this to regular, then driving becomes way more loose, than what it is. But at the same time, when you put driving mode on off simulation, oh wait, never mind. That's police response. Never mind. But yeah, that very much changes how the handling is. But it doesn't change it for the AI. The biggest point where this is a takeaway, and this will definitely be talked about during the podcast, is the racing scene. When we do that race was impossible on hard. Maybe it's just because I'm bad. But that race, we were on that for like 2 hours trying to beat that race on hard. Just by default, the NPCs were faster than me. Infinitely. It was impossible to pass anybody once you were behind. I had to lower the difficulty to get past a required racing segment. Like, that was rough. And I'd say that point right there, that race, is the worst part of the game. The rest of the game is fine. In fact, there is never another segment anything similar to that. That is the only part of the game that is like that. In fact, it's the only race in the entire game. So that part was pretty shit. The rest of the game, fine. The difficulty never bothered me. I died a lot, but that's a combination of me being bad and the difficulty. So the rest of the game was fine. I was okay with it. There was never a point where I was frustrated. Every death was pretty logical. Can we take the bridge? Sure. Every other death was pretty logical. It was just like, it was just, you know, hard game. Playing hard game on hard. Walk out in the middle of the road. That racing segment was rough. But even though the rest of the game is logical, even though I'd say the rest of the deaths were logical, you can't ignore the bugginess that was this game. Such as the clip with the water wheel, where the dude just got stuck on the water wheel when I knocked him out. Such as many other weird ragdolls that happened both with Tommy and other characters. It was a lot. Such as me going over ramps and cars just exploding in the most awkward of ways. Like, even ignoring, like, the bugginess, just the awkwardness of some of these scenes, where it's like the fighting when you're meleeing somebody, the impacts of hitting them just don't feel good. It's just slamming X and just repeating X over and over again, which is fine for some games, but it just doesn't feel good in this game. A lot of the combat feeling unnecessarily lengthy, where it's like, which is very much a thing with these games, because I remember that in Mafia 2 as well, where it's just enemy after enemy keeps spawning. Like, how many fucking Canadian Border Patrol people can there be? You know? There was so many. They just keep spawning. So it's just like lengthy fight scenes that just don't feel good at that point. Like, I'm not saying the gameplay was bad in any means. That's not what I'm saying. Remember the cop chasing you and it just blew up? It just blew up. So it's like, I'm not saying the game is bad by any means. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying the gameplay is bad. I'm saying that I'm saying that it could have been better. There was a lot of things that came off as awkward. There was a lot of things that simply were lackluster, that could have been improved upon to make the game better. And there's a large reason why I wouldn't say the gameplay is one of the pluses of this game. The only real plus I would say is the story. Like, even the driving around, like, this isn't fun. And maybe if I had, like, the police response off, it would be. But even then, like, I don't see that as being fun, because I don't think that would improve it, because I literally just speed around the town when there's not police, and then slow down when there's a police. So it's like, even the driving I wouldn't say is very fun. Within, like, with some, like, with some caveats there. There were some times where it was fun, but overall it just wasn't. But yeah, I don't know. I very much think the story was the biggest plus of this game, and the gameplay very much was great. What was good, but could have been better. And I feel like has been better. I feel like many games have done this gameplay style better. A cover-based third-person shooter, I guess would be called. Red Dead Redemption. Grand Theft Auto. You know, it's like many games have done this this gameplay style better since this game came out in 2005. The Last of Us 2. Most of The Last of Us 2, I guess. L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire is a very different game, but yeah. So yeah, those are the biggest my biggest flaws with this game. I very much think that this game is worth playing or watching because of the story. I hope that they end up remaking Mafia 2. I know they remastered it, but I hope that it gets like the whole remake treatment, because Mafia 2 was a great game, and I would love to play that someday too. On stream. But I don't really have a reason for it when it's just a remaster. Mafia 3, I don't think I'd ever go back to it. Mafia 3 is one of those games that you gotta play off stream. There are so many racial slurs in that game. It is impossible to dance around. Even though I do think that the game is probably good. But yeah. I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think 7 out of 10 is where I'm sitting. And I think 7 out of 10 is probably where I'm going to be sitting during the podcast, too. If you guys didn't know, we're starting a podcast. This is going to be the first episode. Originally, the first episode was going to be BPM, but it was a practice episode. But we're doing a podcast. We're going to record it on Wednesday, and it will be up on Thursday afternoon, probably around noonish. And that will be about this game, mainly. It'll be a podcast based around this game and our opinions, and we'll bounce off each other. And I'm sure Klaus and Raw will have differing opinions of me. That's the reason why they're the people that I chose for the podcast, because we usually have differing opinions that kind of agree with each other at the end of the day. Yeah, everybody has these podcasts these days. Yeah, because they're good, because they work out and they're easy to make. So I wanted one. So yeah, that'll be up this Thursday at noon. It'll be about mainly this game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Where the stoplights, there's very rarely stoplights, but they're around. I hope you enjoyed this game. I really do. It was a very good time. I had a good time playing this. Despite the bugs being something that I listed as a flaw, I do love buggy games. I love glitches. It adds so much character to the game, and gives you a good laugh, and I love that. Even though they are a flaw that like has to be acknowledged, I still love them. They're a personal positive, but at the end of the day, they are a negative, you know? And I don't really think it has anything to do with optimization. Like, the ragdolls are the way they are, and it's very, very bad. Yeah, can we drive over the Golden Gate? I don't even think there is a Golden Gate. Yeah, there's not. I guess that would be this. But no, it's too far away. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It was a good game, and I had a good time. I'm glad we played it. I'm glad we had fun. But that is gonna have to be the end of Mafia Definitive Edition. Hope you enjoyed.